Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. For 10 rounds of heavyweight action between David Haye and Lennox Lewis. David Haye's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Lewis is making his way to the ring. And I know you're used to seeing many ring walks where guys are really jacked up. This isn't one of them.
In the blue corner, an impressive record of 25 victories, including 23 knockouts and only 1 defeat. Coming out of London, David the Haymaker Haye. His adversary, with a record of 41 wins, including 32 by way of knockout and 2 defeats. Fighting out of West Ham, Lennox Lewis.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. When it comes to measuring Lennox Lewis against the great heavyweights, you know, he often takes a hit because of those he didn't face. Well, here's a style I don't think he's faced all that much of in his career, Teddy, going up against an awkward, unorthodox guy.
Yeah, I don't consider Lewis one of the great heavyweights. I mean, he was along at the right time, but he lost to guys that the great ones wouldn't have lost to. I mean, it's that simple to me. But, hey, don't take away his bank account. It doesn't take away his accomplishments. And, you know, he has those things. And he's had great physical assets. You know, he has great size. And for the most part, he's been able to find a way to use that size, you know. And at the end of the day, kind of, you know, punctuate that with the right hand. And he's going to have to use those assets and find a way to use that right hand with a very awkward guy.
Good combination punch by David Haye right there, and that has his corner cheering him on. Lewis is smashed by an uppercut. A little head hunting with the right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, what an exchange. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lennox Lewis. Lewis has got a cut around his eye. Looks to be below his eye. End of round 1. Let's go. Teddy, that's what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee and the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Keep your distance, all right? Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Combo lands to the head. Right to the head with that right. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good flush double jab by Lewis. Up top with the right hand.
1-2, 1-2.
David Hayes landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Teddy and Lennox Lewis, this is a fighter who we have a great sense of what his abilities are based on his amateur career because we saw plenty of him.
Yeah, and his abilities really start with that size. He knows how to use that size.
Lewis is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
How about that left hand? David Hayes putting forth a great combination there. Good, solid right hand by David Hayes. So now there's blood coming from the mouth of David Hayes. And his opponent, he may be inspired by that, motivated to get after him a little bit. You know, we're early in this fight, but David Hayes' energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
And round number 3 is underway. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside? Use that jab.
Good old-fashioned 1-2 by David Hayes. Nice work. He just missed that shot up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by David Hayes. Lennox able to block that punch. And he just holds on there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lewis.
Keep moving.
David Hayes using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
You can see a trickle of red coming from his mouth. Doubling up the jab by Lewis. Ten seconds to go in this round. Piercing jab by Lewis. And that does it for this round.
Come on, this is it.
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. Hook lands from Lennox Lewis. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. David Hayes not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Nice strike after catching one by David Hayes. Halfway through round number 4.
Nice, nice.
David Hayes landed a good, solid combination. Oh! Not an easy task to floor David Hayes. His opponent just did it.
1, 2, 3.
David Hayes finding the energy to rise up after being rocked. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lennox Lewis.
Side to side.
And Lennox lands the uppercut. David Hayes' combination punching is working well here. Lewis's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Good, solid right hand lands. He is wobbly and damaged. Wow! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And round 4 comes to an end.
Keep it up.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
David Hayes coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Uppercut.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Just like that. Just like
Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, good exchange there. Lennox Lewis's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Took a shot. Now he gives him. David Hayes got shook up right there moments ago. The one thing, big shot there. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Lewis is bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your